Right, time for some more UFC predictions. This is a, where are we? A UFN, I think. Their main event is Anthony Johnson versus Ryan Bader, and they're seeded number 2 and 4 respectively, although interestingly Ryan Bader's record is better, 21 and 4 versus 20 and 5, but I'm expecting Anthony Johnson to win this one, probably on the feet. Statistically speaking, decision is about the only thing that favours Ryan, and his only real way of stopping this will be on the ground. Don't really think that's going to happen personally, but who knows, I might be wrong. Josh Barnett and Ben Rothwell. Ben Rothwell, I think, is a former MFSer from a long time ago. I don't know, but the name does ring a bell, probably for that reason. Josh Barnett, very, probably one of the few pioneers that are left around. I think he was around a very, very long time ago. They both got sort of large records, 34 and 7, 35 and 9, and they're ranked 8 and 7 in their division. I hope Josh Barnett wins this one, because I don't think I like Ben Rothwell, but to be honest with you, I'm not up recently on either of those two. Laurie Alcantara and Jimmy Rivera. You know, Laurie is rated here number 14, 32 and 6, and sort of reasonably well rounded. Jimmy 18 and 1, and his statistical area of strength is decision. Without looking on Sherdog, I can't honestly remember who that one was that he lost to, but I'm going to go with Jimmy Rivera, and that could be the underdog pick of the night, but there we are. The other person on the other bout on the main card is Sage Northcutt versus Bryan Barberina. You know, I do take issue with the UFC when they try fast-tracking people, when they try putting people high on the card because of their prospectus for making money over anything other than sort of the skill of their fighting. Sage Northcutt could be considered in that bracket. However, from what I've seen of him so far, not overly worried about it. Certainly not enough to make it an issue. Bryan Barberina, it doesn't ring a bell at all. Sage Northcutt, perfect 7. I think he will win. Tarek, Stavudine and Jake Ellenberger. For some reason here, Jake Ellenberger is not seeded. I don't know why. Has he had a run of bad luck recently? I don't know. His record 30 and 10. Stavudine is ranked as number 11. 15 and 4 is his record. Decision king. And he's probably going to try the ground here to Jake Ellenberger's stand-up. But who knows? I'm hoping for Jake Ellenberger on that one. Oliver, Orbin, Mercier and Diego Ferreira, don't know much about either of these two. However, they're both very good on the ground. This could be an interesting one, this. I am going to go for Oliver on that, but I could be wrong there. Rafael Natal and Kevin Casey. Again, this is one that could play out on the ground. These two are quite closely matched according to statistics here. I think I'll go for Rafael Natal on that. He is seeded 15th, but I am also aware, I have heard of Kevin Casey. Dustin Ortiz and Wilson Reis. Dustin is 9th, Wilson 12th according to the rankings. How seriously you want to take these rankings, I don't know, to be totally honest with you, but there we are. I think I'll go for Dustin Ortiz on that, but Wilson Reis is sort of quite the veteran, really, and this one could prove to be quite an interesting match. I imagine statistically Dustin's going to be on his feet, Wilson on the ground, but who knows? Let's continue. George Sullivan and Alexander Yakovlev, don't really know. Let me just have a quick whiz down the... Probably George Sullivan. Alex Caceres and Ofallon. Do you know, I know almost nothing about Ofallon, but I do hate Alex Caceres. I do, really. I just feel that he should have been cut a long time ago. He's sort of the person who made a few mistakes, didn't do very well, but whereas the UFC, you know, strictly enforced their rules on some people and got rid of them permanently, you know, I think they have got rid of him. This could be his return, because I don't think he's been around for quite some time. So I would have to look on Sherdog for that. Let me just have a look. But I have a feeling he's one of their... He's a person that they wish had done better than he actually has. So they do tend to... They do tend to have any excuse to bring him back, I suppose. Let me just check that, because I'm not 100% sure. This computer is slowing down, I think. Or maybe it's just me. Difficult to say. No. Now it's showing blank altogether. Never mind. Never mind. Needless to say, for whatever reason, I'm going to go with Ofallon on that one. And on to the undercard, Matt Dwyer and Randy Brown. Randy Brown has a perfect record of 6. This is going to be 2 strikers, statistically. I'm going to go for Matt Dwyer on that. Damon Jackson and Levan Makashvili, something like that. Don't know. And Tony Martin and Felipe Olivieri. I don't know that one either, but... I'm going to go for Tony Martin, probably on the ground there. And that is my UFC predictions. I think that is the last one in January. So it will be a fighter of the month, fighter of the card thing. Because there are a couple of interesting things that I do have to speak about the MMA world in January. So you can look forward to that. You know, I don't think anybody listens to these at all, but I don't care. I quite enjoy doing them, so I'm just going to carry on.